Amanda. Hey. I called over to Opal's, and she said that you went to work, and I called over to work, and Randy said she hadn't seen you at Fusion, so You okay? Expect you to be okay. Your mom just showing up the way she did. I mean, it's many times that you tell me that you are okay. It's just a lot to deal with.
I've never dealt with my mom's illness. I mean, how do you deal with that? Every time she does something crazy, I just try to push it out of my head and move on, you know, because it's just easier to deal with than having to face every day.
You know what? You don't have to face your mom or see your mom or deal with your mom if you don't want to. It's not what I was doing. I'm not pushing you to do that.
Well, it's not facing her that scares me. I'm scared of the possibility of turning out like her.
It's never going to happen.
You don't know that,
It's never
Jake.
going to happen.
You don't know what makes someone go crazy. I mean, just one day they just snap. You know, there's no warning. There's no explanation. If I ever hurt Trevor the way my mom has hurt me, I would never forgive myself.
Careful, Angela.
You are nothing like your mother.
But I could be. I've done the research, Jake. I know that some mental illness is genetic. And what if what is making my mom sick was passed down
Yes,
to me?
genetics have something to do with it, but that's only half the story. Now, your father's genes, that's the other half, right? It is. And there's a lot of other factors you have to take into consideration, babe. There's lifestyle, there's stress, there's your family support system growing up. Now, yes, your family might have a history of mental illness, but that does not mean that it's going to affect you. It's going to become your problem. It does not mean that. It's like any other disease.
Well, it doesn't guarantee that I won't either. I mean, what if, you know, I mean, is there a test that I can take that proves that I don't have the crazy that my mom has?
No, there is no test for crazy. But I can tell you what I see. I can see the way you raise our child. The way you love him. It's pure and it's selfless. That's the best kind of love. It is. The best kind of love. And you do it so that he's set up in this life to take his own journey, to take his own path in this world. And even if that pathway takes him away from us, away from you. And that's how I know you are nothing like your mother.
I want to believe that.
Well, you have to believe. Do you know how we break the cycle? You know how we stop the past from repeating itself? We learn from our mistakes. We learn from our parents' mistakes. We make a conscious decision to stop it and change it. And that is up to us. That is up to you. Nobody else.
Thank you.
Okay. Now, we can call Opal if you like, and we can set that play date up. We could do that.
There's somewhere I need to go first.
It's funny, because I was actually heading there, and it would be my honor if I could walk you. Yes? That's a yes. That's a yes. You know, I will be with you every step of the way, okay? You got nothing to worry about.
Jake, wait. I really think that I should do this on my own. Do you mind?
No, of course not. You know, I'll be around the corner. I'll be there for you.
Thank you.
Okay.
Very much. I really wouldn't have been able to do this without your support.
It's in the job description as a husband.
Well, it's a very important part.
I guess that's why it's in the vows. Come on. Hey.
Hey.
What are you doing?
I was out with Jesse, and I got an emergency page to come back to the hospital, and now that I'm here, I can't seem to find the emergency.
Oh, well, I just got here myself. You want me to help you?
Yeah, come on with me. Something isn't sitting right with this.
Sure.
Amanda.